Hey guys, what's up, man? This is Ben, your host of the Ben Rivera Show, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Please, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Today's topic, we're going to get into selling your first car. Uh, I'll go over some of the tips on what you could do to make this easier transition for you, especially if you're somebody new that's selling cars, and that way you could build a little bit more confidence for yourself when you're out there in the field. You know, so these are just some tips and some guides that you could take, and hopefully they help you because I believe they will. And the first tip is belief. Do you believe in yourself that you could sell a car? And I believe you can, especially if you got into this business, but you also have to believe in yourself. One of the primary things in sales, especially selling a car, is believing in yourself, believing that you could overcome objections, because there's going to be many objections in the car business. Some that you're going to hear routinely, and some things that just come out sporadically sometimes. But belief is the number one thing that will get you through in this business. So every time you're sitting at your desk and you're calling your prospects, or you you meet a customer, even before that, you have to believe when you walk in through that door that you can sell a car. Hey guys, so now we're going to move to step two, which is meeting and greeting the customer when they come in, right? Somebody walks into the dealership. Hi, my name is Ben. Welcome to such and such motor group. Thank you for coming in. What brings you in today? Are you here for sales, or are you here for service? Now, why do you want to ask these questions if they're here for sales or they're here for service? Is one, if they tell you they're here from service, you know where to direct your customer. Now, if they tell you, I'm here for sales, well, great. My name is Ben. And you are, they'll give their names. Always remember the customer's names. It's a very important thing. But meet and greet come with very high energy. Enthusiasm, things like that. That plays a big part. And always give somebody a firm handshake. Look them directly in the eye. But meet and greet is definitely one of the most important things because it's the first impression, right? So there you go. Alrighty. So once you're done with the meet and greet and you bring the customers back to your office, right? Step three comes into play. And one of the most important things for step three is this, right? This is going to be the most important thing for step three. And also this. These two things are going to help you out very well. And the reason you need these two things is because you're going to take down some notes, of course, with the customer's approval. You just don't want to automatically go and start writing things down. You can scare somebody off like that. But you can say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, listen, I want to make sure I meet all the needs you're looking for in a vehicle. Do you mind if I jot down some notes just so I don't forget? Right? Because you're getting into the why that Mr. and Mrs. Jones want to get into a newer car, right? It could be that they expanded their family. It could be that, you know, they have the car that they had now for a very, very long time. Or it could be that they even gifting the car to one of their kids or grandkids, right? You never know the scenario. But like I said, these two things is necessary. You need them because this is going to help you find out the why. Be very patient, right? Hear what the customer has to say, hear what they're looking for. What are some of the features that they can live with? What are some things they can live without, right? And once you gather all this information and all this detail, now you could check in your inventory or even go to your lot outside and see everything that kind of matches what to what they're telling you that they're looking for in a vehicle. And that's the next step. All right, guys, once you identify the customer's needs and wants, and most likely you feel you found them in the perfect, you found the perfect vehicle for them, we're going to go through a walkthrough. So let's go on to the next step. All right, guys, so the walkthrough is very important, whether you're selling new or used. It's a very important step. So that way you could go over the car, they could touch the car, feel the car, and even smell the car. They can envision themselves in the car, right? So right now, let's say the family is interested in a Pilot. Right now I have here a 2022 Black Edition Pilot in Sonic Gray, right? You have the Black Edition rims, right? And you want them to see everything, especially with used cars. Sometimes it can have some nicks and scratches, right? So you want to go through over everything with them, right? This car itself, very beautiful, as you can see, right? Look how beautiful this car looks, right? So you want to go over, like I said, once again, the features of what the car comes with. You want them to get inside the car, right? Let's get inside the car. Okay, let's turn the car on. Okay, as you can see, right? Oh, look at how nice. Has sunroof. Okay, let's see here. Has navigation, rear entertainment. So let's say this is an added plus. They have kids, even though everything's through internet and tablets, but you never know, right? Let's even look back here, guys. Wow, look at this. Have a monitor and everything, so if they want to connect anything to it, they can. They have heated seats in the back, right? Look at all this here. All right, they have some plug-in things there, HDMI port. Who knows? You probably even could put a PlayStation or Xbox here, right? The kids could play, or Nintendo, anything like that. All right, you got panoramic sunroof. All right, all leather inside the vehicle. All right, you got some visors here. All right, block you from the sun. Over here, blind spot monitors. All right, let's see. This car here, you want to go over mileage because you want to make sure the customer, you get them in the mileage maybe they're looking for. This car right here has less than 50,000 miles. So we're at 45,000 miles, 45,555, right? So that's good right there. As you know, this car comes with all-wheel drive as well. Pilots are always all-wheel drive. Has the electric liftgate, right? So once you find the need of what your customer or your prospect is looking for, it's a lot easier. Look at the space here. Look, don't need any more space or anything. You can put it down. All right. Look at that. Look how beauty that is. All right. You have the button right up here. Just close it down there. And it closes automatically. All right, guys. So once you're done with the test drive, you'll invite the customer back to your desk. Ask the customer a couple key questions. A, how do you guys feel in the ride? Do you turn on the radio? Do you hear it? How was the backup camera? How did the kids feel in the back, especially if they had kids on the test drive? How did your wife feel in the passenger side? Do you guys both drive it? Little questions here and there. You don't have to get too much into it, but it's just to give you a couple ideas. And once they tell you they like the car, my friends, it's time for the best part ever, which is talking about price and most likely negotiating, right? That's what everybody loves. So that's some of the tips and tricks that I have for this video. On my next video, I will get and talk about pricing. So stay tuned, guys. And please, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.